Now that I basically have unlimited power, it's time to play some more GBA games. More homebrew games to be exact, because I want to and not because homebrew related videos are the most popular on this channel and now I'm forced to follow the algorithm instead of making videos on whatever I want. Just kidding. I literally made a DeWalt powered GBA. What's next, a penny battery powered Game Boy? But wait a minute. If I stack some pennies and some washers with an electrolyte, I can get enough power to turn the game homebrew games on the GBA. Here we have one called Sips. It's more of a calm, hands-off kind of game. You have a cafe where you can purchase items to add to your coffee endeavors, and you get more money as time passes and customers come to your cafe. It's almost like an interactive live wallpaper, and it's perfect for having in the background or turning your Game Boy into a peaceful game on your shelf or on your desk. I like the feeling of the game, and it makes me want to have a game on my desk all day, and the things you can buy in the game include a clock, vines, cookies, a cactus, and even a cat. And you can even have Wi-Fi. It's your cafe. No, really, it's your cafe. You there watching the video. Go ahead. Let me just flip the camera here. Alright, what's next, huh? That's what I thought. Now, if you thought that was a weird video transition, well, what about a game where you play as an airport luggage sorter? A puzzle game where you have to roll out a certain piece of luggage by moving around the other suitcases to free up the one from your objective. It has a tutorial and a story mode where they teach you the ropes of being a luggage retrieval officer, or LRO as the game is called. You can move certain pieces of the luggage only horizontally or vertically, and every level has something like an item that is needed by the customer, so that's the reason for you to be trying to get their bag. There's about 10 levels in each difficulty, and there's also an arcade mode that has a counter to see how many moves you perform to retrieve the luggage. The music is upbeat and kind of giving elevator vibes, and overall there's lots of levels here to keep you busy, and solving every level always feels satisfying. Now I know what's going on behind the scenes at the airport luggage department. Our next game is a Pac-Man clone game. Pac-Man, well, it's a game where you play as the character from The Missing Piece and eat little pellets and get chased by ghosts. But now in this game, you're Sonic, and you gotta collect the rings. The power-up here is now one from the Sonic games. You know, the one that makes you invincible? That's how I know the creator of the game has played a Sonic game before. It's not an exact clone of Pac-Man. You have to collect all the rings in the stage while dodging the enemies here, and instead of being a more zoomed out map like in Pac-Man, it's more zoomed in, and you have these portals to go into different parts of the level. And when you get hit, you lose a life, and you can go through the walls apparently when you die. The game doesn't look bad, the music is good, the gameplay is good, and they even have different characters to play as. Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Amy, Dr. Eggman, the enemies in the game, and Pac-Man. You can play as Pac-Man. When you get the power up as Pac-Man, you turn into the ball from Pac-Man. So now I'm just playing Pac-Man. Yep, I knew it. The Sonic friends all turn into the ball form with the power up, and the robot enemy here turns into the spiky ball thing. Sure, the game runs and plays pretty smooth, but I have one question about the game itself. Why? Well, I'll tell you why. Dr. Eggman turns into, well, he just gets into his vehicle here. It's hilarious. 10 out of 10. Okay, the last game you can brew at home today is called Butano Fighter. A shooter style game that's a simple shooter, but sometimes that's the best kind. You get 2 weapons, your regular bullets, and some bombs too. You get lives, and you can pick up upgrades to your weapon. You have to shoot and avoid enemies as per top-down shooter rules, and the enemies are creative in this game. Little lambs, bats, Heisenbergs from Breaking Bad, you know, the usual enemies. The music is top-notch, and the gameplay is smooth. You move up and down on the map, and the first boss is cool. It's a big ball of enemies from the level, which I thought was very creative, you know, give the henchmen a spotlight. You can also collect these gem things to gain experience points. The boss battles are fun, and every level has a unique feel to it. It's a great top-down shooter for whoever is a fan of the genre. The graphics look really good on the GBA, and these games really surprise me. Every homebrew video I make, I find so many gems, and it's amazing to see what the community and what people have created. The cool thing is, anyone can make a homebrew game, even you the viewer. So go make a homebrew game that I can play. Go ahead. Let me turn the camera around again. Okay, go make the homebrew game. And also go ahead and end this video. Do the outro. Say the goodbyes and whatnot. Hey, wait a second. Don't touch that!